Cakes wins for Kansas, brought to you by DeVaughn James Injury Lawyers.
Well, the constant push to keep young people safe in Wichita takes a lot of different forms and a lot of people who understand growing up around violence and trying to break that cycle for the next generation. And tonight's Wins for Kansas, Cake's Chris Earl reports on Cure Violence ICT.
The corner of 16th and Chautauqua in northeast Wichita is where Terry Sims grew up.
Growing up in the 90s, early 90s, as a teenager, you see it was pretty bad, and so you've seen a lot of that stuff, and so we definitely are still going through those things today.
Together, that word to remember here for Cure Violence ICT, with a simple mission right there in the title, to reduce the gun violence that plagues Wichita far too often, especially involving young people.
Where there's help, there's hope. So that's what we want to do. We want to instill hope into, these young people. We want to get them to believe that there's something different, something other than what they see or that they've been told.
Whether hosting Kicks for Kids to get newer, gently used shoes to kids and teens, or just being there authentically, sincerely.
Daily, we seek out to do that, to make those contacts and be relevant in their lives, and to instill that message in them that their lives do matter, and that they matter, and that their futures are important, and that their futures don't have to end tomorrow or next week, like they can think beyond that.
Cure Violence ICT works out of the Atwater Neighborhood Center near Hillside and East 19th, but also on South Roosevelt near Pawnee. The real mission field is on the sidewalks, the porches, the living rooms, to give back, to shine that light for a better life.
It sounds so cliche when you say if you save one life, then you've done a great thing, but it's so true. There's satisfaction in knowing that you were instrumental in getting somebody on the right path, and those success stories, when they come in, we take satisfaction on. We don't look for accolades, we don't look for pats on the back.
On behalf of DeVaughn James Injury Lawyers, we're honored to recognize this week's Wins for Kansas recipient, Cure Violence ICT. We love what you're doing to help prevent gun violence in Wichita. We're excited to give you a check for $500. Keep up the great work.
Thank you to DeVaughn James, Cake TV. This money will definitely go to great use. Thank you again.
Chris Earl, Cake News on your side.
And to nominate a nonprofit group or charity for Wins for Kansas, go to cake.com and look for that features tab.